Beware, you're in Viewers beware, you're in for a scare. This is the Goosebumps podcast, my men. And today, we watched a very special Goosebumps episode. And for some reason, even though the Goosebumps show is over, 20 years later, they released a movie of Goosebumps The Nun.
Yeah, it was a really weird movie. It also sucked.
Yeah, it was terrible. It was
the best, worst movie ever.
It was nothing compared to the artistry that is Goosebumps. Like it didn't even have Slappy. Or the Goosebumps theme song. Come on.
Goosebumps movie without Slappy. There's no music in this movie.
It's weird because there's two Goosebumps movies and one doesn't even have the Goosebumps logo or anything. It's just The Nun.
Wow.
They got very hardcore on this one. I don't think it was for kids.
Weird shit. Weird advertising, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So, anyway. You guys want... So, me, Nosh, Lloyd, and a few other friends, we all went to... I'm saying a lot, as usual, to the movie theater to watch this Goosebumps The Nun.
We went to the big screen.
We watched two movies last night.
Cinema. Yeah.
We watched two movies last night. Black Klansman, which I might do a politics podcast with Carson later, whenever that goes on DVD. And then we watched...
side story. Completely unrelated to what Jingo is saying, but I think someone just got in the shower, right? And there's the turtle in there, like a turtle, the animal turtle. What? And I don't think they know that it's in there.
Why is there an animal turtle?
I don't know. My stepdad got it from the street. Okay, this is epic.
One of the movies was much better than the second movie. The Nun. The Nun is a story about who wants to give the synopsis?
So there's a nun. She hasn't got her vows yet. There's a French Canadian man who doesn't want people to know that he's Canadian. There's this father guy who is specialized in supernatural stuff, and they all go to this church because weird stuff happened. Some lady died or whatever.
That's what it was about.
What the fuck? Why is
I don't remember any of that. You must have been actually paying attention.
Yeah, I was paying attention to the plot, even though I wanted to fall asleep. Yeah.
Our friend Billy Bombastic actually fell asleep in the theater. He made his own little bed among the seats.
Because you could put the coasters or the cup holders. You could put them up and do whatever.
Yeah. So yeah, this movie sucked. Basically, there's a ghost.
More than your mommy. Every scene was very formulaic. You had a person find a thing. The person proceeds to find a thing despite the formula being the same every time. and then the thing disappears because, oh wow, perspective and trippy stuff. Wow.
A very loud noise.
And then very loud scream, like something happens. There's hands sometimes that like come out and try to grab the person.
Dirty
Or
hands.
they're just unknown, and it's just, oh no, scared place, man.
There's so many penguins in this movie. I'm telling you.
That's the whole. That's the whole like movie. It's just jump scares. You like jump scares? You're gonna love this movie. This movie is
Lloyd.
great. Yeah.
You're me, and in the Switch kind of looks like Morty for Rick and Morty.
You're one to talk, boy.
Looks like Morty.
So the whole movie is just in a bluish gray tint, and my buddy Nosh, who's in this call right now, he was just on his phone. He actually, Nosh, you want to tell us your emoji with feet story?
Oh yeah, that. So in the lobby, there was like an emoji. Well, there's a claw machine, and one of the things was an emoji plushie, but it had like big ass feet. And I saw that, and I was like, "That's kind of hot. I need that." And I ended up
my
spending
fungus.
Shut up! I'm gonna end your life. and so I spent like $20 trying to get it.
$20 in tokens, at least.
That was at the very beginning.
Yeah, but still.
Actually, at the very end, I spent $34 on tokens.
And then you gave them away to a child.
Jingo, are you trying to tell me that giving to the poor, I'm like Robin Hood, right? I take from the rich and
from yourself.
I don't take from the rich. I don't want to go back to jail.
Oh.
I went to jail for raping a minor, so I don't want to go back.
You were under the influence of vape.
No.
So yeah, that was his. He basically took like 30 minutes, while our friend Billy Bombastic took like half the whole movie to sleep. He took half the movie to go try to get that emoji with legs.
But
yeah.
I think the first movie you saw was way better than that.
Have you never watched Ready Player One? You never give people your real name.
I don't
like Ready Pee-Pee One.
The movie's better than the book.
The nun, the spooky nun.
It
don't.
We basically talked about everything.
Wait. I serve
you only do Chef Notch because it gets you.
Anyway, now that he's muted, let's talk about the nun.
The Nun.
So
I basically covered everything I remember.
Oh yeah, so there's this one scene where the white nun girl, she's like, what is? Someone praying, and she's like,
we're talking about the nun, not Black Klansman.
She walks up to a nun praying, and the white nun's like, oh, what is? And then you see in the background with the cross in the background is like turning upside down slowly, which is the only good kind of cool thing in the movie besides the grave scene. So this boy, this nigga, this preacher boy, he's like, oh whoa, what this? A boy. And then this boy, snake slimes out of his mouth because the boy deep throated a snake, so now he needs to cough it out. So the snake coughs out, and then
it's kind of hot.
The preacher gets spooked. He gets spooked, right? So he falls, trips in an open grave, and then it buries him alive. Because, you know, the demon nun, Valak, the demon nun, can do that now. And he's like, help, I'm ringing a bell. And then all the bells are ringing, and the white nun lady's like, oh, too many bells for my brain to handle. And she's like, I feel, because apparently she has paranormal psychic visions for no reason. Because this is a stupid movie. I just can't. I don't remember. It's like they give They give like not enough backstory, but too much backstory. This is a horror movie, not a Lord of the Rings movie. Gosh darn it, I hate it. So she uses her.
Points away.
She uses.
Mary points the way.
Shut up. She uses her psychic vision to see which graves the preacher is
Except
in.
for Tyrannus.
And she digs him out, and then suddenly what? And then suddenly the nun is inside the coffin with him, and like, you know, the hand shit, you know, and then she digs him up, and it's actually pretty bad now that I'm thinking of it. There's only one good scare, which is the upside down cross slowly turning in the background, you know, because this movie was terrible, and everyone hated it.
Unpredictable.
It wasn't scary. The characters were
You
boring.
usually knew when there's gonna be a jump scare.
The
And it happened every like 2 minutes, so
The characters were boring. They weren't interesting. I don't even remember any of their names except Frenchie. Frenchie was my man, and then he leaves
his
it.
name was like Moist or something. I don't even remember.
Yeah, Frenchie was like the best character, even though he's gone for half the movie.
They waited till the very end of the movie for her to ask what his name was.
And
My
it
name
was.
was Jeff.
My name is Moist, man.
What was it? It
The
was
guy
like
with a shotgun.
it was like Lawrence.
Lord of the Rings.
So
Who's like-
anyway, Frenchie is now the Antichrist, and the nun gets killed by the girl spitting out Jesus' blood for some reason. I don't know how they got that. I don't get half the
Kind of
movie.
hot.
It's a little.
He just has a factory. When he was alive, he was like, people are probably gonna need this because Catholicism, am I right?
Yeah,
And
I'm
then,
not fucking good.
He just
It's
bottles
fucking
it every
gay.
once in a while.
I don't
and,
like
you
it. I didn't like it. It was bad. This movie was bad. It was also very religious. I mean, who would have thunk a movie called The Nun is religious? That's whack.
Whack.
It's more gayer than your mom.
Wow, you're so funny, Nosh. Nosh is pretty funny, guys.
This Nosh guy is pretty funny.
You should give him a raise.
No, I'll never. I'll only pay him 10 cents.
10 cents.
10 cents an hour. What is this, the 50s?
No, not even an hour.
10 cents.
10 cents. A recording thing.
This
10
is
cents
really.
is way below the minimum wage, but you're going to jail, partner.
It's
Oh,
more money than $3.
But then Chef Nosh will never continue, my man.
Well, then maybe you should pay me minimum wage.
That was it for The Nun. This movie sucked. Go watch Black
I know.
Klansman.